Last time on Yptic's gameplay of Mouse Horse 2, I complete a tutorial to the sound of John Cena. Suicide charges don't work in this game apparently. Let's just go with our artillery. Last time on Yptic's gameplay of Mouse Horse 2, I finally ventured inside stage 1, on which I walked between lots of blocks and got repeatedly mauled to death by a big nigga. See, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. Next, I ventured into the second stage, on which I've spun. A lot. So much was the spinning that my previous editor had a fatal heart attack. I've been editing all my videos myself since then. Last time on Yptic's gameplay of Mouse Horse 2, I've learned how to open the door, then apply that knowledge in opening several gates in the third stage of Mouse Horse 2. There, I also avoided several rapist flower looking individuals. Oh no, help! Help! I'm about to get raped! Help! Help! Some of which were forced to come to terms with the consequences of their actions.
What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
I then went to the next stage, the fourth one, where I found more rapist flower-looking individuals. Some were particularly fierce on their crime-pursuing ventures. They and some others were subsequently trolled, and Cato's will was fulfilled, and Rome's glory realized. Last time on Yptic's gameplay of Mouse Horse 2, I've entered stage 5, where with the help of moving octagons and tight circles and rectangles, I've met gaming legends. Pac-Man! He's here! It's fucking Pac-Man! On this same stage, I also had to contemplate the souls of the fallen warriors, whose lives were ended in this turquoise inferno. So with my will emboldened, I resolved to defeat Satan himself and his mentally challenged son with an eating soda. Upon defeating these fiends, I logged off the game and went to watch some porn because I was tired.
Damn, son, what the fuck?
Last time on Yptic's gameplay of Mouse Horse 2, I've been tossed into a hole.
Jump in the pit!
Inside, there lie beings once unseen to men and mouse. Fascinating beings that would make David Attenborough ejaculate in ecstasy. Beings once considered pure myths. Beings that are longer, faster, and stronger too. They are the PowerPoint Cobras. Unfortunately for those who dare enter their realm, me included, the snakes are demonic in nature. Like a hoe on the streets, they hungered for some meat, and were eager to get a piece of me, and I would deliver. For their transgressions against mousekind, they would be calmly and rationally lectured on more effective methods of death, other than self-dismemberment.
This is Ground Zero.
Last time on Yptic's gameplay of Mouse Horse 2.
I promoted my main channel by reading one of the greatest poems of all time. I've played Stage 7, an infinite brownish structure paired with a song of death. It began with new, deadlier obstacles which surprised me due to their oddness and the introduction of black people. Very early on my raid on the Robotic fortress, its master was notified of my presence, and I would realize it was a very familiar enemy. To defend itself, the owlish enemy employed the Stalinist Homeland Defense Plan, which consists of throwing literally anything it can to stop my immaculate momentum. The murky ambiance, the incessant enemy attacks, and my dark comedy taste contributed to the sussiest and most uncanny episodes in the series.
I'm feeling very unsafe. I'm getting hit with more black balls than Piper Perry. Wow, that bomb exploded faster than I thought. It must be a flashbang that kills epileptics. Blueballed by Blueballs. Can you imagine? It's a black member of the infestation. He's wandering around. I think he's jaywalking. He should be arrested.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh no. Return of the black balls. They're coming at me from two directions. I have committed various acts of trolling back in the Yugoslav war.
You fucking donkey!
I have personally trolled many hundreds of Bosnians.
As I ventured further into the fortress, the resistance became more dogged and desperate as the owlish enemy's stratagem collapsed in front of it. In the end, it had come to fight me at last. And you already know where this is going. Now, only one thing remains. The final frontier of Mouse Horse 2. 222 deaths later. After a struggle of exactly 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds of gameplay. Its difficulty makes even the most talented tremble. Its length makes even the driest players sweat. It is known by many names, and all of them translate to Stage 8. The battle for the first recorded clearance of Mouse Horse 2 has just begun.
Last time on Yptic's gameplay of Mouse Horse 2.
I faced the last stage of the game, the 8th one, traversing my way through various obstacles such as oscillating bevel, falling bevels, avoiding falling cluster, and running in the opposite way of traffic. But the traffic was caused by ships, and I soon met their parent, the ship. I killed it off pretty quickly. My walking adventure then continued until I faced my penultimate obstacle, a flashback sequence in which I relived all the past stages and some of the most iconic obstacles, and even took a time to drop some bars.
Yep. Dragon Ball Z music. Dragon Ball Z music. I'm bringing the snakes to the party, and I'm shoving them all in my ass. I am shoving them in my anus. I am shoving them in my anus. Look at my flow. Look at my flow. Look at it. Look at my flow. Look at my flow. Look at me blow. Look at me blow with the snakes on my flow. Look at me blow with the snakes on my flow. I'm gonna come with the snakes. Bestiality.
Shortly after, I would face my ultimate foe, the kingpin of the Mouse Course 2 dopamine business, the Dark Hours. Our battle dragged on, but I won to emerge victorious and successfully fulfilled the will of Kato one more time.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Shit! Shit! No! No! Ah! Boom! Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh my!
And Mouse Course 2 was clear, just like that. After then, I watched the credits, visit some extras, and count how many, quote-unquote, people I had killed. 66. Not bad. Then, I would spend over 40 minutes at the song section, listening to every damn song in the game. I enjoyed nearly every moment of audio there. I went to the main menu one final time, paid my respects to Yumi, and said my goodbyes to the audience and to the game as I clicked the exit button. This concludes the experience that was my gameplay of Yogni Matu's Mouse Course 2. And what an experience it was! Among the best in my life. 7 out of 10 with Mary. Soon, I will begin a new journey.